guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you so much for all of you that are supporting me. I love and appreciate the AFAM so much, and so I would love to return the favour. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, which we are nearly at, I will do a Q&A subscriber special in which you send me questions to my email address linked in the description, and I will answer them soon. We can do this, AFAM. Without further ado, let's get on to today's video. True friends share our lives through the good times and the bad. So let's see what type of friend and person you are. There'll be 3 rounds and there'll be 10 questions altogether. Make sure you keep note of the letters you answer for each scenario. Pause the video if you need to. Answer them honestly, and remember, there is no correct answer. Let's get started. Your best friend Millie introduces you to her friend Veronica. As your best friend Millie leaves to grab your drinks, Veronica starts talking rudely about your best friend behind her back. You A. Talk with Veronica and agree that your best friend Millie can be dumb. B. Threaten Veronica to leave as you don't like her. C. Tell her if she continues, you will have to tell your best friend Millie. D. Tell Veronica that was spiteful and she just got off lucky. You and your friend Ben go shopping. You go to the toilet, and when you come back, you hear Ben with 2 other girls talking about you behind your back. You A. Say nothing to avoid the awkwardness. B. Stay silent and eavesdrop. C. Confront them, then walk off. D. Say you heard them and it's okay, but if it happens again, then you won't be happy. In the library, you hear a group of mean girls mocking a primary school student. You recognize this student. It's your friend's sister. The mean girls spot you and ask you if you know this girl. You A. Quickly deny knowing her and join in bullying the primary school student. B. Form an excuse, mouth sorry to her and run away. C. You admit to knowing the girl, take out your camera and tell them if they do it again, you will post a cringy TikTok of them around the whole school. D. You stand up to the mean girls and tell them that karma exists and they're next. You and your cousin are practicing for an important end-of-year algebra test. And a week ago you found out that this test is graded and goes towards your GCSE mark. Your friend Lacey rings out of the blue and she texts you telling you that it's an emergency. You A. Stop studying, leave your cousin and see what's wrong with her. B. Tell Lacey to call you back. C. Rain check the study session and see what's happening with Lacey. D. Tell Lacey to come over as you are not doing anything important today. The mean girls from the other day are back in town again. You have just come out of the supermarket and to your right you can see them laughing at your best friend's new haircut. Deep down you don't like it. You A. Confront her and say what's on your chest. B. Tell her it looks lovely and that she can pull anything off. C. Tell her it looks lovely and the mean girls can't even try to do it because they'll all fail at it. D. Tell her it looks amazing and that she should ignore them because they are a waste of time. You and your best friend Faye are planning on getting into sixth form at the same school together. Your best friend Faye manages to get in and minutes later you realise that you don't. You A. Congratulate her and say she'll make new friends and you two will stay in touch. B. Tell her you got in but you might have trouble applying for the courses. C. Make a joke of it and say that the results were rigged and tell her you'll still be friends no matter what. D. Tell her well done and say that she has to promise to never forget you. It's your birthday today. After a quick phone call, you just heard that your best friend Ellie's parents divorced. Ellie arrives at the party without a present. Ellie realizes and panics. You A. Tell Ellie whatever is bothering her still, she can spend some extra time after the party and talk about it. B. Say you understand what happened and it's okay, even though deep down you wanted that present. C. Say that she should have at least brought a present because it's your special day, not hers. However, she is welcome at the party. D. Tell Ellie it's okay, everyone makes mistakes. It is your birthday, so let's party. You are in the local grocery store and you see some suspicious activity in aisle 13. It's the mean girls again. They are stealing sweets. They catch you staring. You A. Don't involve yourself and walk away from the scene laughing at them hysterically. B. Tell them to carry on and say that the security cameras around the store definitely won't be on. C. Threaten them to stop or else you will involve the manager. D. Tell them what they are doing is wrong and the next time you catch them, there might not be a next time. You and Rachel are walking home together. You get to a path that leads to two ways. Rachel hates walking for long amounts of time and says you should take a shortcut. You say to Rachel that the other path is longer and you don't want to go back home because your mum will ask you about today's test. You A. Compromise and take Rachel's choice of path. B. Say to Rachel that there's a nearby sweet shop if you take your choice of path. C. Take Rachel's choice of path and say that she just got off lucky, but because of her, you're going to get into trouble. D. Take Rachel's choice of path and ask to stay over until your mum cools down about the test. It's almost the end of year 12 and you are taking the final test. Courtney, the popular girl, nudges you and asks for the answers for the paper because she knows that you revise. You A. Let her copy your answers. Maybe this could be the beginning of a new friendship. B. Write down some random answer, smile at her, and let her copy that. C. Let her copy one answer, then raise your hand and tell the teacher Courtney is copying you. D. Tell her to ask the teacher if she needs help and move your pencil case to cover your answers. Well done, you have completed the quiz. You must be excited to see your results. Let's get into it. If you got mainly A's, you are a laid-back yet conservative person. You think that not everything has to result in an argument and bullies are not worth spending your time on. You are wise and don't involve yourself in matters that don't revolve around you. Sometimes you take things personally. However, you are a kind and loving soul who wouldn't go out of their way to hurt anyone. If you got mainly B's, you are a respectful and thoughtful person. You definitely don't want to hurt any of your loved ones and sometimes go to the extreme of lying behind their back to keep them out of danger. Occasionally, you shy away from things you think will make you the center of attention. You don't feel the need to seek revenge, however, you do believe that certain people should have a taste of their own medicine. You are a loving, honest, and bright person. If you got mainly C's, you tend to be quite opinionated. You can tell what is right from wrong and you aren't afraid to confront others to remind them that. You hate fake people and people that pull others down to look powerful. You are very sincere and loyal to all your friends. In some cases, you would go the extra mile for your friends and the people you truly love. Lastly, if you got mainly D's based on your choices to the following scenarios, you are a person who can't tolerate bullies and you believe that everyone should be treated equally. You are quite straight-laced, however, you believe that everyone should have a second chance no matter who they are. In addition, you don't try to change people, you are accepting towards others. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed another one of my videos. Make sure to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if I should make a part 2. We're getting so close to that big 1,000 subscriber Q&A special. Let's keep on pushing. We can do it, AFAM. Until next time, see ya, AFAM.